Start.
Welcome to Chef's Take. I'm your host, Michael Zavlaris. I'm with
We're
Vicente
back in
Velez. Today is February 12th, 2021. Now, obviously, we decided to start streaming on Fridays because the NFL season's over. So, we're going to do it Fridays, and once the regular season comes back, we'll be back on Thursdays. Vicente, how are you?
I'm doing all right. Living
good.
life.
Proud of you.
Yeah,
I love your background. It's a fine looking man
thanks.
right there.
I know.
Beautiful.
He's a great guy.
So, how about the Super Bowl?
I mean, let's get right into it. I was right. Like always. Let's just say that for now.
Mostly.
I was right. You were wrong.
Yeah. That I was.
But besides that, I mean, everyone thought it was a bad Super Bowl because, it was a one-sided game.
Yeah.
I thought it was good because I'd like to see defenses
Obviously,
a
Buck
defense
fans.
dominate.
So yeah, Brady
I
won
did
his
say-
7th ring and he won his 5th Super Bowl MVP. 5th. Not to mention he was drunk out of his mind during the parade.
Oh, yeah, after the parade, he's like,
He's just saying like, oh yeah. So Tampa really got to him because now he's literally throwing the Lombardi Trophy to another boat in the water.
Dude, living in Tampa is way better than living in Boston when it's cold.
Obviously, and I've been to both places. So I'd rather be in Tampa.
I'm never going to Tampa. Reasons why.
Yeah, you don't like Tampa. I don't like Boston.
I'll go to Boston. I'll never go to Tampa.
Yeah. So this with the Chiefs losing, this makes it the 7th team in a row to lose a Super Bowl when they win the coin toss. So who knows? Maybe next year, whoever wins the coin toss, their best bet, they're going to lose the game.
And, like, when you win the MVP, now the new trend is if you win the MVP, you don't go to the Super Bowl.
That's been a trend for
Lamar.
a while too.
It's only been a trend for, like, 3 seasons, so.
It's been a trend for a while, like over 20
3
years.
seasons.
What? NFL MVP not winning the Super Bowl?
No, not going to the Super Bowl. I said not going.
Oh, not going. Well, yeah, but like not winning the Super Bowl in general, it's
That's
been like
been
that
a
for
trend for a
many
while.
years.
Yeah, but now there's a new trend. Quarterbacks win the MVP trophy, but they don't go to the Super Bowl. Lamar,
Yeah,
Pat, Rodgers.
just think, Mahomes could have went to the Super Bowl. Like they could have won. They could have won the game because if you remember, it was Frank Clark being offsides that cost him that play. And in case you didn't know, that same play when he was offsides, Brady did throw a pick. So evidently, if that flag wasn't called, if the dude knew how to line up, the Chiefs would have gone to 3 straight Super Bowls, and we
And
would have
maybe
had
they-
the game we wanted: the Rams versus the Chiefs, which is probably like the best game of all time, regular season wise.
Yeah, that's true.
Would that be your camera? I will kill you.
Mommy.
Okay. So, friendly reminder, people watching, Nick Foles is the last quarterback to score a touchdown against Tom Brady.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. How about that? Big Dick
Yeah.
Nick. Yeah.
I'm not sure you're going to yell that.
Yeah. And my mic has a whole gain thing. I could put it to the max to make my mic just louder.
Yep. You're gonna explode my phone speaker.
Yeah, I could hear. So, Mahomes. Now, I'm gonna give him the same treatment that people give Wentz. Mahomes struggled. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now he didn't have any offensive. He didn't have any not a good offensive line. They weren't doing anything. The receivers were dropping passes, just like Carson Wentz. I'm happy this happened to Mahomes, I don't hate Mahomes, but I'm happy that it happened to the best quarterback in the league, according to most people, and on the biggest stage. Because that just shows you how bad how bad an offensive line and how your receivers can drop the ball can show how bad a quarterback can perform. The dude was running for his life. He traveled 497 yards during the Super Bowl. That's almost close to 2 football fields. 103 yards shy, but still. Running for his life. 53% passing. 293 total yards.
Wait, did you say he ran
travel yards,
400?
like running around in the pocket and all that?
Did you say feet or yards?
Yards. 497 yards.
That's
A football
almost...
field is
A football field is 100
he ran
yards.
5 football fields.
You said
basically.
2.
Yeah, I know. I realize that. 5 football fields.
That's why I stopped you in your tracks.
You caught me lacking.
But I'm not gonna make fun of you because we make mistakes.
I know. My parents made the
Also-
biggest one of their lives.
Also, I didn't want people on like the watching the live be like, man, these guys are stupid.
God, 2 football fields, you idiot.
What
God.
are you, a moron? What, go back to first grade, you
Stupid.
idiot.
Even I know. Well, yeah.
God. Anyway,
Even worse, 5 football fields traveled by Mahomes
Jesus, man.
in a matter of, and he had I don't know their exact time of possession, but they've had the ball for well over a half hour. They've had a football for at least like 25 minutes, and he ran.
I think, because they kept driving to the end of the field, and they just stopped them right there at the goal. Not the goal line, but in the red zone each time, dude. I think they probably did it on purpose, dude, because every time they went to the red zone, it was over. It was over for the Chiefs.
It was.
Mahomes was running for his life. He was making great plays. A lot of them were dropping the ball. Like, when Wentz, pockets collapse, he makes a few good plays, but he plays a lot of hero ball. Pat Mahomes, there's a difference. Pat Mahomes he wasn't trying. He was playing a little bit hero ball, but, like, he was good at throwing the ball away. And that ball in the air, when he was, like, in the air, that was on target. And they dropped the ball.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. You got to feel for Mahomes, but at the same time, everybody was giving Wentz such a harsh treatment when
they
literally the same exact thing was happening to him all season. I believe he was second in sacks, and he only started like 13 games.
He was first in sacks.
No, I think he was overall the season. He was second. I think someone else.
I think he's first. He was first.
Then what the hell was I looking at? I saw things saying Wentz was sacked 50 times and someone was sacked 52, 53 times.
Who the hell is a worse O-line than us?
I want to say the Bengals, but Joe Burrow didn't play the whole season. But that just shows you Wentz was still in second place, and he only missed first place by 3 sacks, and he didn't play the full season.
Dude, and our team allowed the most sacks.
Yeah, just terrible. Yeah, Mahomes, 2 picks, 3 sacks, a 52.3 QBR. I was not surprised at all. I was saying, I would not be surprised if this game was won by more than 1 possession, and I know Mahomes would be fighting for his life, basically, because look what happened to Aaron Rodgers. He was missing his left tackle, Dave Bakhtiari. Rodgers got sacked 5 times. Chiefs were missing their left tackle, Eric Fisher. Mahomes running for his life. That was going to happen.
But you can't forget how the Bills' offense was dominating. Even if, let's say, the Chiefs' offense was doing their normal things or at least close to their normal things, the Bucks, I said Bills. The Bucks' offense was dominating. They were running the ball. Brady was passing the ball well. Dude, like I said, Mikey was there. I said at the beginning of the game, the way the Bucks are going to win this game is if they change up their offense and they run more. What did they do? They ran the ball more. I said the Chiefs.
I didn't
the same
expect
thing.
them to run the ball that much. I thought it was going to be a passing game.
I did. When they started running the ball, I'm like, yeah, they're going to win this game by running. What did I do? Win this game by running. That's what I would have done. Like, you have two decent or, like, good running backs in your backfield. You should run the ball. The Chiefs should have done the same thing in the beginning. Now, I know they don't have an offensive line, but you have Le'Veon Bell who could go to the side.
Yeah. I was just
and they
looking
were running the ball at the end, the Chiefs, and it was kind of working.
Yeah. Oh, well. It was a good game. It was nice to see another Brady-Gronk connection. Twice, actually.
I mean, all the Brady's haters out there, they have to give him respect now.
Yeah.
Like, they have to give him respect. Like, if you don't give him respect, like, you're a loser, you're losing also for you. But you have to give him respect now.
So
7 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
7.
If it weren't for Eli and Nick Foles, he would have had 10. It's the NFC
But
East.
honestly, I thought the defensive side should have won the MVP. Honestly, because the defense did held the Chiefs to 9 points. The best offense in the league to 9 points. You just don't.
Well, believe it or not, statistically, I think it was between the Chiefs or the Packers that had the best offense, apparently.
Well,
no. Actually, no. The Packers were the best scoring offense. Chiefs, I think, were everything else.
Yeah, but still, that's good. I thought they should have gave it to like one of the defensive guys, maybe Devin White, David, Pierre Paul, one of those guys. They were dominating. I mean, Antonio Brown should have won MVP.
Yeah. Honestly, no, it should have gone to McCoy. Just imagine, LeSean McCoy has the same amount of Super Bowls as Peyton Manning, and he has more Super Bowls than Drew Brees, and he hasn't played a snap in either of the Super Bowls.
He has more Super Bowls than the Eagles.
And he hasn't played a single snap.
Man, he's enjoying the ride.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. In order to cement your Hall of Fame career, you got to get a ring. Why not go for 2? It'd be nice for him to come back. Do I think he's coming back? No, I think he's going to retire. Unfortunately. So, I know you follow A2D Radio. Shout out to them. They posted a thing saying, did anyone notice the secret message on Wentz's IG story? It was his Valentine's Day one. Then they they photoshopped the word "help me," the words "help me" in the corner of it. And
that's terrible.
And then somebody really had to mention, they're like, "It's not real," and then they reply, "Well, no shit." But it's funny though. But so yeah, poor Wentz. I mean, now, it's... Now, okay, we got over the Super Bowl. Brady won his 7th ring. Tampa has officially gotten to him. Now, let's get on to our Eagle rant, because that's what we usually start out with. So...
All right. Would you like... You'll start first?
Yes, I would love to. So... Obviously, most of it is going to be about Carson Wentz because that's literally all of the Eagles news that we've been getting swarming our feed. So, there was a report, and I love this report, that just tells you something about the organization. Carson Wentz is talking to everyone in the Eagles organization except, guess who? I'll give you one guess.
I wonder, do you know who it is? Do you know? I think you do know. I think you know.
Yeah, he has his thumbs up. He definitely knows.
Oh, yeah, he knows. Shall I say for him? Yeah, want me to say?
Go ahead, say.
Howie Roseman.
Yeah.
He knows.
Howie Roseman. Wentz is not answering his phone calls, not returning his phone calls, or any of that. He's talking to Sirianni, Jeffrey Lurie, everybody but Howie Roseman. That just tells you something right there. Howie is majority of the problem. He's not solely the problem, but 90% of it is. I want to blame Jeffrey Lurie too, because he's letting him. He has the power to fire him, but he's letting him butt fuck the organization. He's just sitting back, owner of the team, like, oh yeah, I like what you're doing here. Yeah. Just
like they're like the front office. I mean, look, Michael Jordan didn't like the front office, and they won 6 championships. So, but yeah, they won 6 championships. Am I going to say the Eagles are winning 6 championships? Oh hell no, they're not winning 6 championships.
Not even close.
But a bad relationship with the front office doesn't mean a good team could be, held together, put together, and win a championship. It's the locker room.
When Howie Roseman's your GM and doesn't bring talent in, like I forget his name. Bulls GM. It's at the tip of my tongue. You remember his name?
Jerry Krause?
Yes, yeah. So at least Jerry Krause can bring in talent. Howie Roseman, nothing. I don't even want to go over the people he messed up on because it's just going to give me a headache, and it's Friday.
Let's not do this again.
Yeah, I don't want to do it. Could have had John. Howie could have. Jeffrey Lurie could have had John Dorsey, but I'm not going to get into that. So
we all know who the Eagles miss. We all know. And if they miss someone this draft, oh my!
Look, I'm going to tell you right now. These are the 3 people on my list, in order: Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, Kyle Pitts. Now, Kyle Pitts, I said earlier, there's a possibility we may draft him because we brought in Florida's offensive coordinator in as our head coach. I mean, quarterback's coach. We're trading Ertz away. Dallas Goedert's on the last year of his deal, and we have no money. And Kyle Pitts can play on the outside, too. He's not just a tight end. He's a hybrid. So, he would be a good pickup, too. But if...
Wait, not Micah Parsons?
Apparently, there's this off-field issues. Supposedly, him partying, this, that, and the third. That stuff, I don't know if it's true. But Micah Parsons is on my list, but he's... From my top 4, he's 4th. Like, I'm
he's
going to
a
pick
PA
Jamar
guy.
Chase over him. Huh?
He's a PA guy. He's from Harrisburg.
Yeah, I know, but apparently there's these reports like partying, coming in, like showing up late, this, that, and the third. So,
well, we'll see if they're true anyway.
I'm not saying it's true, but that'd be nice.
I would like my guy on the team.
That'd be nice though because apparently the best offer the Eagles have gotten was supposedly from the Colts, and it's 2 second-round picks. It would be nice.
I want that first-round pick though. That's probably what they want.
It would be nice if we traded Wentz to the Panthers and we got their.
But here's the thing: why don't they put Zach Ertz in there? We'll get a first-round pick out of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And decide, and Carson Wentz and Zach Ertz have great chemistry. Yeah,
and Ertz, I don't think he still has some years left. Good years too. He does.
But depends on what team he goes to. The Colts, yeah. The Bears, which I think I really think Wentz is going to the Bears if we trade him. I think he goes to the Bears.
Now, who would we get from the Bears? Because we can't get a receiver because Allen Robinson, unless he gets signed.
I would love Darnell Mooney. Have you seen him? He has great route running. What sucked though is that Mitch Trubisky overthrows him.
Oh, I know exactly who it is.
11.
Oh, I know exactly who it is.
He's a beast.
I've seen videos on his.
He even
videos of him getting overthrown.
Ramsey.
Yeah, I saw that. The ball was overthrown.
So, I would get. Look, I'm being straight up. If I'm trading Wentz to the Bears, I would want their first round pick. Nick Foles. Now, We need a backup quarterback, but
But that's a little disrespectful, to be honest.
It is disrespect, I know, but that was rumored around too. Me and my uncle were talking about it the day before that report came out. I'm like, we're like, imagine if we traded Wentz to the Bears and Nick Foles was involved in the trade. How disrespectful that would be. But I don't know how Nick Foles would do though with Nick Sirianni because Doug Peterson's not a coach anymore. But I would get Nick Foles in there because I would feel much more comfortable having Nick Foles as our backup than Nate Sudfeld, who he hasn't played. Like the first time he
Nate
played,
Sudfeld,
he hasn't played all like last
year.
season. Huh?
And he hasn't played all season. He plays the last game.
Yeah, and he didn't do good that last game. He hasn't played all
I'm kind
season
of happy
this
we
year.
lost, but like the way we lost is just.
He literally didn't play a single snap last year either because of a hand injury. So, I would bring Nick Foles, first round pick, on either Tariq Cohen or Darnell Mooney, and then you have to put in like a third round pick or something too. I would love to have Darnell Mooney. So, that's me. Overall, I do not want to trade Wentz because it's literally one bad season. We gave up so much to get him.
Yeah, I wouldn't trade Wentz.
I wouldn't trade him. With him not answering Howie's messages or calls or anything like that, highly unlikely. But I'm starting to think maybe Howie's just trading Wentz out of spite. He's like, okay, you're not going to answer my fucking messages? Fuck you. I'm shipping you out.
Yeah, but if it was like that, Jeffrey Lurie would have put. Actually, I don't know what Jeffrey Lurie would do. This dude hasn't been doing anything anyway.
Yeah, Jeffrey Lurie's just
like,
watching Howie destroy the team.
And did you hear that? You showed me the report that Howie is going to make the final cuts of the 52-man roster. 53.
Yeah, he has the final say on the 53-man roster. Nick Sirianni has the final say on who plays on game day.
That's ridiculous, man. The coach should have say in all that.
I know. Like, the only way I would let Howie have the final say on the 53-man roster if he's on the field every day watching the players like Nick Sirianni's. Hello. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Bring it over here. I'm famished. You want to say hi?
No.
Hey, Sal.
What up, dog?
Not much, man.
I got my chicken cheesesteak. The smacks. I can't even. I'm gonna go show. I'm gonna show them. It's mouth-watering.
You ever see that YouTube video? The guy showing his
I know. The second I leaned forward, I immediately thought of Tyler 1.
Yeah, he's like gonna fall.
His chicken parm just falls off the plate, and he's like,
"What do you want?" Sorry, it's my brother.
Is that Matthew?
Yeah, he's not here anymore.
Delicious. It smacks. It literally smacks. Like I want it to spank me.
Hey, yo.
So Howie wants a Stafford-like trade package. Meaning, like, I'm just like, look, the reason why the Stafford trade had 2 first-round picks is because the Lions are taking in Jared Goff's toxic contract, and I think they told the Rams, okay, if we're taking this contract, give us another first-round pick. Like, I think that other first-round pick was compensation. Like, okay, here's this for your trouble. So, I can tell you right now, he's not going to get that, but I'm glad that he's at least waiting for the right offer, because there's no way in hell I'm accepting 2 second-round picks.
Yeah, it's true.
If it was for Zach Ertz, yeah, I would take 2 second-round picks, but Carson
Wentz,
I
would take, because look, you could take 2 defensive players in that, or a defensive player and an offensive lineman in the second round, which isn't bad.
So, yeah, I agree. I would ask for probably a defensive player too, like a young one.
I would just ask for like a pick, maybe like a young defensive player who's decent.
I'm just trying to think that the picks that we get won't matter because Harry Roseman will still be drafting.
Yeah. 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 Sadly.
So I wrote all these down like a couple days prior, but Eagles ESPN reported to McManus. He thinks that the Eagles will get like a first round pick and more for Wentz. Now, supposedly the best offer is 2 second-round picks, which is laughable.
I mean, if we get 2 second-round picks, I won't be mad about it. At least we have like what in the first 2 rounds.
And it's
first 2 rounds we have 3 picks, which isn't that bad. I won't be mad about it.
And supposedly that offer is from the Colts.
I mean, they said, "Oh, it's gonna be a few more days." I think they said that Monday or Sunday.
Yeah, I said I'd
Monday.
give it a week or the end of the month.
To the end of the month.
So
Yeah, it's gonna be longer than that.
yeah. So Adam Schefter thinks it will happen before March 17th, which is the start of the off season.
Yeah,
So,
the start of the NFL season.
yeah. What was I saying? So I can tell right now, Wentz could possibly be an MVP candidate if he goes to the Colts.
I would love to see him there dominate.
Because look, 1, he's going to be back with Frank Reich, and 2, that's the best offensive line in the league, and plus you have the best offensive lineman in the league in Quentin Nelson.
And 2, you only have one major team in your division. The rest are just bums.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't bum teams as of now.
And you have Jonathan Taylor and Naheem Hines in the backfield. Naheem Hines. Jonathan Taylor.
And you have a good upcoming receiver, Michael Pittman. That's his name?
Yeah, Michael Pittman's good.
Yeah, he's good. And you have your old buddy in Frank Wright.
Yeah. Hell. Shepard's there too.
If the Eagles want Wentz to succeed, they're going to trade him to the Colts. If they don't want him to succeed, they're going to trade him to the Bears. I don't think he'll succeed on the Bears.
I just saw your
He'll
YouTube
do better
comment.
in Indy. Because what? I mean, they play an indoor stadium. I mean, he's from North Dakota, Wentz. But, look, indoor stadium. It's not really cold. Oh, it's not cold at all. And you're playing in the AFC West. And the coldest place is probably Tennessee. So you'll be fine.
Yeah. So,
and you have a great offensive mind head coach, Frank Wright. You have a good defense, good offensive line.
So
yeah, I hope he goes to the Colts, man.
I want to see him go to the Colts. Pat McAfee doesn't want him there, apparently. I don't know why. But I think the best option is the Colts. But if you want the best offer, you're going to get it from the Bears.
Yes, dude. They're looking for the best offer. They're not looking for Wentz. Look,
see, me, if I were the GM, I wouldn't trade him. If he doesn't do good this year, then I would. But at the same time, why risk him having potentially another bad season when I can?
Yeah, but here's the thing: you're gonna have a quarterback competition going in the next season, and locker rooms might be heated because some guys always like other guys than others.
Oh yeah, friendly reminder: the Eagles traded Donovan McNabb to the Redskins at the time. Traded them to the division rival. So
who's the quarterback we had after him? Was it Vic?
Technically, Kevin Kolb was our starter. He was listed as our starter, but then Vic had that. He had comeback player of the year that season.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, evidently it was Vic for like 3 years, and then Nick Foles came in. Then after 2 years of Nick Foles,
we had Sam Bradford, Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, then after that we had Carson Wentz, who now we're gonna trade away, unfortunately.
And then we have, hopefully, we actually find our franchise quarterback. Man, over the past 10 years, we've had 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks, starting quarterbacks. I'm not going to add Hurts because he started late in the season.
Yeah.
It was Vic, Foles, Stafford, and Wentz. Not going to start Mark Sanchez because he started later in the season.
Wait, Stafford?
Stafford. No, not Stafford. What's his
Bradford.
name? Bradford. Ooh.
Well, I never viewed Bradford as a franchise quarterback.
Well, I'm starting
Oh,
quarterbacks.
okay, yeah, okay. So, yeah. Can't believe those were our previous quarterbacks. We went from, like, Ron Jaworski, Randall Cunningham, then you had
Donovan
McNabb,
McNabb, our best quarterback in franchise history, is not even a Hall of
statistically.
Famer.
So, yeah, now, I don't want to trade Wentz away at all. I am really against it. I'd give him one more season, but
Yeah, I wish we gave him
it's a
one more season,
business.
but I don't. I don't really want a quarterback
Yeah.
controversy in the locker room next season.
Yeah.
But it is.
And
Also, like maybe what they're doing is maybe Jalen Hurts is not their plan in the long run. Maybe he's just there to get a new quarterback later. I hope that's not their plan, but if it
I'm
is,
telling you right now, if someone like Zach Wilson falls to the sixth pick, I can guarantee you the Eagles will draft him. I have that. I have a really bad feeling that happens. When
Zach
I have
Wilson,
feelings like that, I'm never wrong.
he is a
He's a good quarterback, but I'm telling you right now, we're going to draft him if he's available. I
dude.
doubt it, but
If
if
we
he is,
draft a quarterback in the first round, I'm gonna scream top of my lungs,
so
and
am I.
I'm gonna
I just
lose
want
my
Jamar Chase,
mind.
Devontae Smith, or Kyle
I
Pitts.
was mad when we drafted Jalen Hurts. I love the guy, but I was mad when we drafted him.
I think we got him
We
for
could have
insurance
drafted another
policy.
receiver. We could have drafted a defensive player. That's what I wanted.
Oh no. So, yeah, believe it. I don't know if you heard, but the Eagles had one of their
This all
scouts.
is.
Huh?
I didn't say anything.
Oh. The Eagles had one of their scouts go to Trevor Lawrence's pro day. That's how bad it is. Yeah.
I just sit through that during the draft in later years, or because I didn't pay attention to this pro day.
Oh yeah, just so you know too.
Okay, Andrew.
According to John Clark, a group of the young Eagles receivers, I'm not saying these are the exact receivers, but to give you an idea, people like Rager, Fulgham, Ward, they are going to plan on working out with Jalen Hurts in Texas sometime next month.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts is he's born in Houston, so
But yeah, I'm saying
it's a little warmer though.
working out with Jalen Hurts, not Wentz. That's just telling you, like right there too.
Yeah, that's just telling you Hurts is going to be the starter.
Yeah, like Wentz did this every year too. Wentz would train with the receivers during the offseason.
Yeah,
It seems like the younger guys are more with Hurts though. Like Rager and Hurts had like chemistry.
I mean,
During
Rager
the
and Hurts
draft.
know each other because they play in the same conference in college, so they know who each other are.
Probably.
No, they do. Not probably. They do.
I guess. I don't know.
He played at TCU. He went to Oklahoma. They played in the same conference. They played against each other.
Yeah. So, I guess that's all the Eagles stuff for now. But
On to the NFL stuff. Breaking
yeah,
news: J.J. Watt gets released by the Texans, Houston Texans.
I saw it
Franchise
coming.
player, future Hall of Famer, gets released.
Well, we're gonna take like a couple minute break, then get into the NFL news stuff. But you did release the J.J. Watt stuff, so I'm gonna tell you right now, I was not surprised about it. I knew it was gonna happen because he's about to have he's gonna take he was due $17 million. So anyway, we will be back in about 5 minutes. So do whatever you want for 5 minutes and come back. If you don't, I will kill you. Plain and simple. So
Pretty close.
yeah.
Money.
Welcome back. So, yeah, Vicente, I was at Neshaminy Mall, and
Yeah.
when I was there, they're having this memorabilia show, signed footballs,
No, they weren't.
helmets, stuff like
No,
that.
they weren't. No, they didn't. No, they didn't.
I guess. I mean, so me and my grandma were there, and I think I told you before.
No,
I
they
don't know
weren't.
if I showed you a picture, but we have a we have a signed Kobe Bryant basketball.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did. You know what? You know, no, I know you're joking. I hope.
Dude,
We
I got
wanted
a
to.
rip.
We wanted to know. I can't even keep a straight face. Damn it! But we wanted to see what these people think, like the value of the ball is. And Kobe signed this his rookie year, so 1995. My great grandfather won it at an auction. He won it at actually not an auction, at a raffle at some church in Philly. So basically, Kobe Bryant was 19 when he signed the ball. And let me get a picture. Let me find the picture. Come on, phone, boner, boner. Uh,
I mean, wait, what?
huh?
Hmm?
So I'm gonna bring it up to the camera. Hopefully it shows it, but
I hope it doesn't show.
well, this is it right here.
That's
Signed.
fake.
Yes.
Dude, that could go for thousands, but sell it.
Oh no. So this guy, we asked him. He's saying one, that's not his signature, because it doesn't look like this one. And I told the guy, I'm like, look, the dude's played basketball for 20 years. Surely he would change his signature up a bit. And why would he put a fake signature why would he put a fake signature on a ball that's going up for raffle at a church that goes to charity? Come on. And plus I have the certificate of authenticity with it.
Come on.
And then
What?
and then the guy continues to say, like, cuz he was looking on eBay. He's saying the ball is worth around $850 to 1,000. I'm like, he wasn't looking at us for a second when he said that, but me and my grandma looked at each other. We're like, really? $850? Because if you think about it, unfortunately, there's not going to be any new Kobe memorabilia, like no more autographs, because you know what happened.
Yes, well, yes.
It's sad to say, but it's true. So, technically, limited edition, if you think about it. And signed his rookie year, so that signature is well over 20. That signature is well over 20 years old. That's like 24, 25 years old right there. That signature. And I looked up the same exact one online. That's like going for like $3,000. And this guy's saying it's worth 850 to 1,000, and he's saying obviously he needs to make a profit, so he's gonna be giving us like, let's say, 600 or 500. So, and I was ready to ask these people about the stuff I have, like all the Eagle stuff, and I started thinking like, no, not worth it, because they're older people. They're gonna look at me. They're like, okay, I'm just a kid. They're probably like, oh, he'll definitely take $100 for a signed signed football with the Super Bowl team, including Brian Westbrook on it, plus amongst other things. Not worth it. Anyway, we're not here to talk about memorabilia. We're here to talk about sports.
We're here to talk about sports and sports. What was that last part for?
So, as you mentioned before the break, the Texans did release J.J. Watt. He was due for $17 million, and both sides agreed to part ways. I did see this coming too earlier. Like after the season was over, I'm like, I don't see J.J. Watt suiting up with the Texans next year. I figured he was gonna be traded or cut because of his cap hit. I mean, he's worth it, but I know the Texans aren't going to do that. Look at the whole Deshaun Watson situation. So.
Yes, it's true. And I think there was rumors during the playoffs that J.J. Watt and Deshaun Watson might not be on the there was new reports they might not be on the team next year. One of them is probably going to stay. It's going to be Watson, of course. They're not going to trade him.
Well, Watson said he'll
a lot of
hold
teams
out if he
want him.
has to.
Yeah, but Texans, they kept saying we're not going to trade him, but they might trade him. We don't know. But we'll see by, I don't know, the off season when the NFL starts too, when camp starts and everything. We'll see what happens.
Who knows? He may even get traded on draft night. You never know.
He might.
So, there's like 4 teams that are interested in Watt: Steelers, Browns, Bills, and Titans. And
you should say the Browns.
Yeah, I'm looking at the JPA report. The Browns were listed. Honestly, I see him going to either the Packers or the Steelers. Actually, no, I don't see him going to the Packers. They don't have the money. Aaron Jones may be a free agent. So.
It is true.
But you know why I see him going to the Steelers? Because his 2 brothers are there.
Because Big
TJ.
Ben.
And is his other brother named Derek?
Oh, we're talking about J.J. Watt?
Yes. What did you think we're talking about?
I thought we were talking about Watson. That's why I said the Browns. Threw me off guard. Yeah, but J.J. Watt going to the Browns. I mean, he's a little older, but him and Myles Garrett, he could teach Myles Garrett so many things.
You'll get raped on both ends.
Things. I mean, he'll teach him not to hit.
I'll get the front, you get the back. Oh no!
That'd be good, especially when they have. I mean, J.J. Watt's done as fast as he was.
Ooh. Okay. So, I see him going to the Steelers because his 2 brothers are there.
Believe it or not,
a ball. So, yeah, I see him going to the Steelers. TJ Watt is there. Is his other brother's name Derek? Because I have a feeling it's Derek. I have no idea.
I think so, but I'm not sure.
Neither am I. So, he may go to the Steelers. But, yeah, the Pouncey brothers retired, and I believe Big Ben also said he's going to retire when Pouncey retires. So,
who
knows what happens?
You know what that means? Get him out.
Who knows? Maybe the Steelers may draft Mac Jones if, assuming Big Ben retired, or they may draft him anyway. Because I thought Jalen Hurts was going to go to the Steelers last year.
Yeah, that's right.
He was going. I thought he was going to go to like a AFC team, but when we picked him, like, okay, I'm not upset.
Maybe the game draft or the Steelers.
So, I don't know if you heard. I think I told you about the report. The Lions' initial trade request for Matthew Stafford.
Huh?
My God.
You're lagging?
How am I lagging?
Mikey?
You were lagging.
Mikey?
What? Oh, Lord. My internet's fine.
Maybe mine, because my
it's definitely your internet, because you're lagging.
Yeah, just continue. Just continue.
The Lions' initial trade request for Matthew Stafford was Aaron Donald. Well, you gotta respect him for shooting for the stars, but at the same time, the Rams on the other end. The Rams on the other end were probably like the lion, the witch, and the audacity of this bitch. Like, but evidently,
yeah. Wait? So they're just Aaron Donald.
like if anything, the Lions are gonna have to give up more than Stafford for Aaron Donald. I wouldn't trade Aaron Donald in the first place, but still. So, what sucks is that to me, the Panthers.
He's your franchise player.
Yeah, literally the best defensive player in the league. The Panthers offer the Lions the 8th pick and a 5th rounder and Bridgewater.
I mean, there was the argument.
Huh?
I mean, there was a controversy. There is a controversy that T.J. Watt should have won because he had.
I think he should have.
He played one last game. I think did he have more sacks?
He had better stats.
Yeah, I think he should have won.
Literally better stats in everything except forced fumbles, I think. It should have been TJ Watt. I'll get to the awards in a minute, but the Panthers offered the Lions their 8th overall pick, a 5th rounder, and Teddy Bridgewater. But I do think the Rams one was better. You get two. Sure, the Rams picks are gonna be like later in the draft, but you get 2 first-round picks and Jared Goff, who I think is better than Bridgewater. So there's that. Unless you're really looking for someone at the 8th pick. Like, see me, I really hoped we would trade Wentz to the Panthers to get the 8th pick, so that way at the 6th pick we'd get either Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, or Kyle Pitts. And then once the 8th pick comes, we could get either Patrick Surtain or Micah Parsons. Everything okay?
I think we should get Micah Parsons. Oh, I want to shout out someone. Dude loves Pop Smoke. My son. Right?
Huh?
He's watching.
Now you're talking like a robot.
Nothing. You'll get the joke.
You're lagging that much.
You can't see, dude. My Wi-Fi is going. All right.
My gosh.
Now am I lagging? What?
Very bad. It's terrible. Oh my gosh.
All right, let's continue.
So, Hall of Fame class was announced, and people at the top of the list were Calvin Johnson, Peyton Manning, and Charles Woodson. They became first ballot Hall of Famers.
That's a good thing.
Reggie Wayne didn't make it, which I'm a little disappointed about. Neither did Torrey Holt. So.
Yeah, Reggie Wayne should have made it, man. He was the dominant, literally Marvin Harrison's sidekick, basically the big 3 in Indy, man. They were good, man.
They were. Unfortunately, wait, what's it called? So,
like, what's the chance of you playing with 2 future Hall of Famer receivers on the same team? Like,
no, what are the chances of you having 2 future Hall of Fame receivers and Peyton Manning as your quarterback? And Tony Dungy.
That does not happen all the time.
Yeah.
Like, Calvin Johnson, I mean, he had Matt Stafford, but, like, their team wasn't really good. Matt Stafford was good, of course, but their team wasn't.
The Lions are very good at making probably, like, some of the best players at their respectable positions retire early. Calvin Johnson, Barry Sanders, you know. Now, from an athletic standpoint, I believe Calvin Johnson is the best receiver. Statistically, it's Jerry Rice, but if I had to pick a receiver between Rice and Calvin Johnson, I'm picking Calvin Johnson. Dude had everything.
I mean, Rice, you heard Rice what he said when Randy Moss said, when Randy Moss said, I'm the best receiver in the league. Well, yeah, in the league, right?
Ever. I think.
Remember when he said that?
I think I heard. Hello? I think I remember him saying it.
Yeah, best. And then Jerry Rice said, "It doesn't matter. I got 3 rings."
Ooh. Yeah, he's not
I don't
wrong.
think. Yeah, I mean,
But
probably doesn't phase
I
Jerry
honestly
Rice
think
when
rings are a little
people
overrated depending
receivers
on the
think he's
player.
over them. It probably doesn't matter.
Yeah, here's the thing. I honestly think rings are a little overrated
Yeah,
depending on
but
the player because
Jerry
look, Donovan McNabb
he was a
had better
monster,
stats
dude.
than Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman's only in the Hall of Fame because of his Super Bowls. That's it.
Yeah, but Troy Aikman only played 10 years.
I think McNabb played the same because I know there were a couple years where McNabb was a backup. But still, McNabb had better stats.
Yeah, it's
He
true.
should be in the
But
Hall of Fame. If the only reason why Troy Aikman's in the Hall of Fame is because of his
Troy
rings.
Aikman won 3 Super Bowls, and he wasn't even that bad.
Oh
He
yeah,
wasn't
not to
that bad.
mention he had Emmitt Smith and Michael Irvin. McNabb, he had Terrell Owens for a year and a half, and Westbrook for a little bit. That's it. McNabb didn't have anybody else really. That's Hall of Fame. So
Yeah,
that's
but
messed up too.
Donovan McNabb did a lot of choking in his career.
Yeah, that's messed
I
up
mean,
too.
how do you lose 4? No, 3 straight championships.
You can't blame him solely. Now he did struggle in 2 of them, but you can't
I
blame
know,
him
but
entirely.
like, I mean, when he played the Rams, the first one, you're going against the league's best offense, so like, you're going to try to put up
The
a
greatest
fight.
show on turf.
You can't put him there, but like Carolina, Tampa, there. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Hooba dooba.
So it sucks that Terrell Owens didn't get into a Hall
You
of
not
Fame
hear
as a
me?
first ballot because of his off the field issues.
Like,
So Calvin Johnson is now the
yeah,
most.
that shouldn't matter.
I know it shouldn't matter. Dude is one of the great. Dude is a top 3, top 5 receiver
I
of
don't
all
think
time.
that's true though, because watching how they do the Hall of Fame voting, they don't judge off the field. So I don't think that would be true
I know it's not right. So
because they judge them on the field. They don't judge them off the field. A Hall of Fame career is what you did on the field, not off the field.
wait, I need to think for a
Like
second.
if I scored 3, let's say I was a receiver and I finished with 15,000 yards in 12 seasons and over 100 touchdowns and 1,000 receptions. Say I had a bad my off the field I had how to say it. Off the field I was bad. You know, my behavior was terrible. I didn't act like a 30-year-old man. I act like a child doing some stupid things like Antonio Brown, but I had a Hall of Fame career. They judge you off on the field stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I would judge you on the field stuff. That's how it's supposed to be judged. What you did in the game of football, not what you did outside of the game. What you did in the game. That's how you should be judged.
I want to let you know too. If you're going to judge off
Are
the
you
field
speaking?
issues,
Because I can't hear you.
I just want to let you know. If you're going to judge off the field
Well, you did
issues,
bad.
huh? What?
What?
You were saying something.
What are you saying?
You know what? I'm going to use a
can hear
different
you.
camera for. I'm going to use a
Oh.
different.
No, continue. Sorry.
So, if you're really going to judge,
Continue.
I am. Fuck. If you're really going to judge off the field issues, just want to let you know, O.J. Simpson is in the Hall of Fame. O.J.
He's in the Hall of Fame before.
Okay, but I know, but I'm saying
But he was in the
still.
Hall of Fame before all that stuff
I
happened.
know, but I'm just saying, but still, he's in the Hall of
No,
Fame.
you can't bring that up because that was
They could take him
after.
out. They
The
have
hell?
every right to take him out. Just saying.
he was before them. That was before.
I know, but I'm just telling you, they have every
They
right to
tried
take
kick
him out. Just like they took Pete
No, they
Rose out of
don't.
the Hall of Fame.
It's
this,
on
that,
the
and
field.
third.
That's what they said. It's on the field. Not what they do off the field. It's on
I
the
know,
field.
but I'm saying if they're gonna judge Terrell Owens for his off the field stuff, then why don't you take O.J. Simpson out? He obviously did it.
Yeah, but that was after. I'm
I
talking
know,
about
but I'm
when
saying you can take him
when
out
they're
of
having
the
that
Hall
big
of Fame.
meeting
I
about
know
who
it
should be in the
happened
Hall of
before.
Fame.
You could take him out of the Hall of Fame. You are allowed to do that.
They shouldn't. They shouldn't take him out though.
I don't think they should. I mean, hell, name someone who
I
has a
mean,
better
Big
kill to death
Ben, like
ratio than he does.
he literally came out last season. He said, "Oh, I had a porn and drinking addiction." I think he has a wife and kids, and he was accused of rape early in his career. So he had some off the field issues, but he's a future
Obviously, had
Hall of
off the
Famer.
field issues. He was charged for murder.
That was after.
I know it's
that
after.
Was after his Hall of
I
Fame
know.
speech. You stop bringing it up, then. Stop bringing it
Stop
up.
mentioning.
Stop
I'm telling
bringing
you,
it
they
up.
have every right to take him out of the Hall of Fame.
During his playing career. I talk about during his playing career, dude.
Anyway, the NFL awards. Justin Herbert wins Offensive Rookie of the Year. Chase Young wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Derrick Henry, Offensive Player of the Year. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year. Personally, should have been TJ Watt. Comeback Player of the Year.
Could have been
Alex Smith, obviously. Coach of the Year, Kevin Stefanski. And MVP, Aaron Rodgers. Not bad, other than Defensive Player of the Year. Pretty good.
Defensive Player of the Year, it could go either way, but
yeah, Comeback Player of the Year should have been Cam Newton. I mean, come on, man. Like, it had to be Cam. It had to be Cam.
Dude, I don't think if he never got COVID, I think he would have had a way better season, throwing 8 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
Dude, it's like, how do you go all season throwing 4 touchdowns?
Season, okay.
All right, I'm gonna say something on the stream, except they're not gonna hear what I'm saying. So
You said Tom Brady. I saw on Instagram. It said Tom Brady was racist for winning.
yeah, I saw him. Like, dude, are you serious? He's racist for winning He's racist for winning the Super Bowl during Black History Month. The Super Bowl is played in February every year, with the exception of like the first few, but still. Like, come on.
That is ridiculous. So free for me.
Agreed. So.
That is kind of bonkers, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So the Texans do not intend
Look at my guy back there. Look at him.
So, Texans don't intend on trading Deshaun Watson. The Cowboys will franchise tag Dak if they fail to reach a long-term deal. They're literally giving him the Kirk Cousins treatment. Back when he was with Washington.
Dak Prescott's a really good quarterback.
He is, but remember what I said too earlier?
No, I don't remember. You're going to have to light me.
Dak Prescott, when Dak Prescott and Andy Dalton played the same amount of games this season, like the same amount of games before Dak got hurt, and the same amount of games, like, let's say they each played.
Yeah, but we already went over this like earlier, like one of our live streams. We don't have to go over it again. Like,
no, I'm just telling you, they did put up similar stats.
But I know what you're trying to say.
It's primarily the weapons.
Look what
happened with Dak without Zeke.
I know, but I already
remember that.
That was such a great year. Well, sometimes you can't blame it on the quarterback all the time. You have to blame it on the offensive coordinator. Because what? Zeke was their best player? Don't you listen to me? I did that on live. I'm getting shut down. I'm getting tracked down.
I am not affiliated with this man. Please don't come after me.
Famous. Mikey, if I ever become famous, I'm telling you, delete some of these videos. Delete your channel.
God.
All right, continue.
Well, so the Raiders are open to trading Derek Carr.
I saw that. I think they should keep him, dude. Honestly,
He's not a bad quarterback. Some people think he is, but he's not bad. I don't know why people think he's a terrible quarterback. And multiple teams reached out to Seattle in interest for trading for Russell Wilson, and Russell Wilson's not happy with the front office because he doesn't have a good offensive line.
That's been his problem. That's been their problem for years. And I don't know why they haven't fixed it at all.
Russell Wilson is literally the most sacked quarterback since 2017.
Russell Wilson is 31 years old. He can only run so much and for not that long of his career.
Yeah.
He needs a decent offensive line if you want this guy putting up MVP numbers or leading to the Super Bowl again. And get them a defense, man.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting? What Chris Harris said.
What?
Chris Harris tweeted about Deshaun Watson, and I quote, he said, "LOL, y'all in fairy tale land. That boy trying to go to the Saints, Eagles, Jets, or Bears."
Why would he want to go to the Eagles?
I would love to have him here, but why would he go to one dysfunctional organization to the other? I would only, if I were Deshaun Watson, I would stay away from Harry Roseman. Stay away from him. Stay away.
Dude, if I was Deshaun Watson,
look at my long skinny arms.
Stay
away.
If I was Deshaun Watson, here's the thing. Rough it up. Put your big boy pants on. Take another year of Houston being absolute garbage.
Yep.
And then leave. Leave.
Get
traded after that.
Leave.
I mean, to put up the good stats again, just then after that, leave. Just leave. I mean, you're not going to win. And I know, that would bother me too, not winning a lot. It takes a toll mentally.
Especially when you're a top 5 quarterback.
Top 5, he is. If you don't say he's not top 5, I might have to kill you.
I have him at 4th.
Wait, sir, who's above him?
Mahomes, Rodgers, Wilson.
Who's 5th?
Lamar. No, I'm joking. 5th? I have no idea.
It is Lamar. Don't lie to me.
5th, probably Nate Sudfeld. Actually, no, 5th, I'm going to have to go Tom Brady. Probably. I may have to go with Brady. Unless you mention me some other quarterback that I completely forgot about, because right now I'm not thinking it all the way through. Just at the top of my head. Mahomes, Rodgers, Wilson, Watson, Brady. That's at the top of my head.
Let's talk about the free agents. The wide receiver free agents that are coming up and see what the Eagles can do. We have no money.
Juju.
There is Juju. I don't want him.
No. The Raiders plan on releasing Tyrell Williams, who's a pretty good receiver. He could be.
He's good. He's good. He was decent.
He didn't play this season because of a shoulder injury, but he's good. And hey, he missed the season for a shoulder injury. He fits right in with the team.
Receiver. We need a number 1 receiver. He's not going to be a number 1.
Look, if he joins our team, he's going to be a number 1 receiver. That's how bad our receiving squad is. He's not bad,
know, but we need a number 1. We need a true number 1 receiver.
In case you don't know, Vicente, we don't have any money.
Kenny Golladay.
Harry Roseman's going to look at...
I know, there's no money in here.
And there's no money in here.
There's no money. My guy. You're so sexy.
All right, I'm on Sports Rack Spot Rack right now, looking at the free agents. You have AJ Green, Allen Robinson, T.Y. Hilton.
Yeah.
Sammy Watkins. I'm just mentioning the ones that come to my mind. AJ Green, Allen Robinson, T.Y. Hilton, Sammy Watkins, Marvin Jones, Will Fuller. I would love to have him. Marcus Robinson, we had interest in. Antonio Brown, but I know for a fact he's going back to Tampa Bay. Juju. You could bring back Nelson Aguilar. He balled out.
Yeah, he pulled out over there. If I were him, I'd just stay over there.
Oh, my guy. Even though he's suspended. Josh Gordon. No.
Oh my god, dude, just give up. Every time he goes somewhere, Josh Gordon, let's go.
Kenny Galladay. For smoking. Chris Godwin, he still technically has to resign. Who else is there? Greg Ward apparently is going to be a free agent this year too.
Yeah, we're going to sign him back. Him and Jalen Hurts have really good chemistry. We're going to sign him back.
Yeah.
This is what the Eagles, if they had money, this is what they need to do. I would get Allen Robinson. He's a great receiver. And have him, Allen Robinson, Jalen Reagor.
I'd rather get Allen. Yeah.
Your 3 starting receivers. I think we should get rid of D-Jax. No, he's getting old, man.
Deshaun Jackson he's still under contract with us.
I know, but we have to get rid of him.
Look,
or just cut his ass.
I would ask him to restructure literally to a veteran minimum somehow. And that's it.
He's getting 10 a year? Make him get like
he's making
5
like
or 4.
Yeah, he's making almost $10 million a year. I'm like, dude, I'm not paying you $9 million to sit on your fucking couch.
Dude, the seasons he's been with us, he started.
Vicente, he played a total of like 8 games. He played a total of like 12 or 8 games. No, he played 12 games and missed 30. He played 12 games and missed 32.
This is bad. Okay.
Yeah, he played 12 of the 32 games. So. Running backs, we need to get a power back. Let me look at the running backs real quick.
Something special. I take you on a shopping spree. If I get copyright because I'm singing, that means only one thing. My voice is great.
You're not gonna get copyright for that. You're just gonna get canceled for you know what. So, power back. Look, I'm gonna list all the running backs that are gonna be available, but my main concern is to get a power back. So, some power backs include like Mark Ingram. That's who I would want at the top of my list. Mark Ingram. I would love to have him in Philly. But overall, free agent running backs: Kenyon Drake, Todd Gurley, Mark Ingram, Tevin Coleman, James White.
But again, remember, we have one of the oldest teams in the
Yeah. So like, Kenyon Drake, he's 27. Todd Gurley, he's 27. Ingram is 32. Tevin Coleman, 28. James White, 29. Matt Breida, 26.
Sadly.
Mike Davis is 28. Oh my God. Carlos Hyde, 31. Leonard Fournette, 26. I thought he was older. We could bring Shady
Leonard
back.
Leonard Fournette, 26?
Yeah.
He's going to retire.
LaShawn McCoy, I'd love to have him back, but I don't think he is. AP, Frank Gore, Alfred Morris, Lamar Miller.
Well, here's the thing.
Le'Veon Bell.
We'll see what the Eagles will do. Because Howie Roseman is just, when it comes to money,
even Gus
he turns
Edwards.
into a god. We'll see what we get. But when it comes to Howie Roseman and money, he turns into a god.
It's like he literally
we'll
turned
see what
salary
happens.
cap off.
Like he's like,
I'll give him that.
We'll see what happens.
I'll give him that. He's very good at creating cap space. Everything else, he's just all
that is straight up facts.
Everything
else, he's just
shit. It's like, I used all my powers to get all the money out of here. Now I'm just gonna watch all these players that we could use.
I'm gonna watch this franchise burn.
Yeah, he's good with money, but when it comes to getting the players we need, horrible.
He's just terrible with money. Terrible with my PP.
All right, so we'll be
Keep getting
back
relaxed.
in like 3-4 minutes with our NBA news because there's literally like I don't think anything else to talk about
If people I know
football
are
wise.
watching this, I texted you. Hello, my son.
Hello.
Clown.
All right, we'll be
Clown.
back.
My son.
We'll be back in
My
a
son.
couple minutes. So don't go anywhere, or else I will murk you.
Just stares at the camera for the rest of the video.
Welcome back. So you didn't miss anything. We didn't do anything important during the break.
No, not really.
Nope. So, nothing important. So, we're on to basketball. Vicente, I'll let you take over.
Oh, it's time for me to shine. Everybody, MVP conversation. Who do you have for MVP? We already know who I
Nikola
have.
Jokic. Not.
We have my father, the man who could have my kids. Paul's. Howell and Ben. Now, Joel Embiid is breaking records, making history. Not breaking, but making history. Sixer history and NBA history, dude. He is dominating. Dominating. Like when I see my man's play, he goes, and I just go, oh, what the? Look at that. Look how great. Look, that's fake. No, I'm just kidding. Look how great it is. Like, dude, honestly, the Sixers. Now, I was talking to my buddy yesterday. I'm worried about the Sixers. Here's the reasons why, everybody. Before you lose your mind and say, "Oh, you're an idiot. You shouldn't be worried. You love Wiener." I do. I mean, but here's the reasons why. I have PTSD of the last 3 seasons of them losing and losing and losing in the playoffs. Hold on, I'm not done.
Wake up.
Losing in the playoffs, and we're good, and we have good teams. I worry about the Sixers because I don't want it to be the same year every year, the same ending every year because I can't take that mentally anymore. Man, like I worry about the Sixers way too much, dude. But I was talking to my friend. He was saying this team is way different from past years. We have a better bench.
We
This
yeah,
is
we don't
probably our
have Brett
best
Brown.
team. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And we don't have Brett Brown. I mean, you're telling me we lose to the Trailblazers. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, if we lose to Trailblazers, and let's say we beat the Bucks, Celtics, Lakers, Clippers, Jazz, whatever, I'll be fine with that. As long as we beat, like, I want to beat the bad teams and the good teams,
As long
but
as we
I
make
want
it
to
out
beat
of
the
the
bad
second
teams
round.
more. And here's the thing: the East is not as good as it was like last year. They're struggling.
Vicente, who's our coach?
Doc Rivers.
I think you're saying it wrong. Who is it?
No, I'm saying it correctly.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm 100% sure.
It's Doc Rivers. My guy. I can't believe I stayed up.
Anyway.
Can't
Oh
believe
yeah, I
stayed
stayed up late just to watch Pain. I had school the next day too. I had a project to do.
I had 2 tests to take, and
I
I
had
stayed up
watched
till 1 o'clock to watch the game just for us to lose because Carmelo Anthony decided to turn it up.
Yeah, Carmelo Anthony thought he was 10 years younger and said, meow, 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 meow.
He figured, oh, let me go back to my Knicks
Carmelo
days.
Anthony turned it to no. Let me go back to my Denver Knicks days. He went, he did. Oh, hey, Tobias, in your mitt. Dude had 11 points in 4 minutes. I was going to cry. He went 3 for 3 in 4 minutes, dude. He was dominating. But I think the Sixers, personally, I think we'll get to the finals, but we have to get a little bit better. I mean, that is one of their goals. After a game to say we're getting better. We're still working together as a team. We still have a lot more to work on. So I like that about the Sixers. They're not sitting there not satisfied on after a win. They want to get better. So as long as they keep that momentum and they keep motivated, and Ben Simmons just is a beast, and so is Joel, I think we'll be fine. Now, do I think if we go to the finals, do I think we'll win? We could. You never know. But I think the Sixers are doing good. I mean, so we have the better Curry brother.
As long as we don't go against the
Steph
Lakers,
Curry.
we can win. Because you know how LeBron turns it up.
I mean, we beat the Lakers at home. The
Barely.
Lakers at home.
Barely.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes.
But
later in the season,
playoff LeBron, especially finals LeBron, is a different breed.
Yeah, but we have a finals. I mean, Joel Embiid's been in the playoffs 3 years. So has Ben Simmons. Well, Ben Simmons was hurt. The bias has been there.
Yeah.
So Seth, I think he's been there. Danny Green won 2. Danny Green won 3 championships
in a row.
Not in a row.
Wait.
He won with the Spurs.
He won 2 in a row.
Raptors 2 in a row.
And Lakers.
Yeah, but I said 3 and you said in a row. I'm like, I'd stop your track. So Danny Green knows playoff mentality and finals mentality, even though he bricked it in Game 5 and they should have won, but it's okay.
You meant the playoffs.
Dude, did you shoot Game 5 against the Heat, dude?
I did.
They should have won. The Lakers should have won that game. He went, oh, let me build my house. Bang!
He needed my help.
He needed
me.
Anyway, I think Sixers do. Now to the rest of the NBA. The Jazz are the best in the West. I don't think they'll last very long, or if it does, they're going to get taken care of in the playoffs. There's 5. Kendrick Perkins has 5 MVP candidates: Curry, Joel Embiid, LeBron James, Nikola Jokic, and
LeBron.
I said LeBron. Joel Embiid, Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry, LeBron. There's 5. That's 4, but I don't know the 5th one.
I'm glad you can count.
Anyway. Shut up, bitch.
Fuck you. Let me go look.
And the All-Star voting.
Kevin Durant wasn't mentioned.
Oh, he wasn't? It's probably because he's hurt, or I don't know what he's doing. He's injured, I guess. But he's in the MVP
He's definitely in mine.
conversation too. Oh, I would take Joel Embiid, not because he's biased, but Joel Embiid's literally dominating this year. We haven't seen him dominate
So
like
there's
this.
all these stats that I do not understand the meanings, but apparently his score, like from the stats I saw, his scoring is a lot better than Curry in 2015, 2016, apparently.
Ooh,
Embiid.
Joel.
Yeah, just scoring.
Yeah, he's
Curry,
a scoring machine.
2015 MVP Curry.
Dude, Joel Embiid's an unstoppable force, man. He works better on the double teams. His post moves are way better. Like, they're the best I've ever seen it. Man, he needs to work on his rebound game a little bit. Dude, his
I can't
three-point
believe
shooting
people are
is way
saying
better.
that Jokic is better because of passing. Really? Passing? Passing?
When you have Ben Simmons on your team, do you really need to pass?
Oh, no. Vicente.
Really?
The other one was Damian Lillard. It was LeBron, Joel, Jokic,
No, all right,
Curry,
all right. I knew I was
Lillard.
missing out someone.
Yeah, so that's who.
All right.
And yeah, no center has won the MVP since Shaq in 2000.
Yeah, I hope Joel Embiid wins this year, man.
If he does, imagine how valuable
Like, if he
my
doesn't
jersey
win-
goes.
Like, Joel Embiid deserves MVP, dude. Like, if he doesn't get it, we all know why. It's just going to be like the NBA fans. They don't really look at Philly as much. You know, they're not even Ben Simmons is not even top 10 guard in the All-Star game, dude.
Yeah, because
He's not even,
people are
you don't
so
see his
focused
vote.
on scoring. That's why. It's a joke. Alex Caruso is in the top 10. Klay Thompson, I love
Ben
Klay
Simmons
Thompson,
even-
but he hasn't played in almost 2 years. You're still voting him in. It's a joke.
Are you serious? Do
Yes.
they really do that?
Yes, Klay Thompson is in there. I sent you the list. Let me go look for it. I'm just gonna let you know right now. If Simmons doesn't make the if Simmons and Tobias Harris don't make the All-Star and Embiid doesn't win MVP, we riot. You know how we riot, Vicente? Vicente.
How do we ride?
Do you know how we riot? Riot?
Riot?
Riot?
I mean, I would have reached
So I'm going to read off the list right here. So I'm not going to read off how many votes because that's just fucking stupid. So Western Conference front court, LeBron, Jokic, Kawhi, AD, Paul George, Zion, Andrew Wiggins, Christian Wood, Brandon Ingram, Carmelo Anthony. Then the guards for the Western Conference, Steph Curry, Luka, Lillard, Mitchell, Morant, Booker, Paul, Clay, McCollum, and Caruso.
Clay.
Caruso!
Clay Caruso.
I want to come out and say right now, Caruso is overrated as hell. You make him seem like he's a god. I get
Dude,
the
here's
memes,
the
but
thing. This is
still,
what the
it's
NBA needs to
stupid.
do. If you're seeing an all-star, like, but he's not getting the attention he needs, like, they need to do something about it. Like,
No, they
Bradley
do.
Beal
No, they
last-
do. They would override some of them. Like I can tell you right now,
I know,
the
but,
Klay
like,
Thompson
Ben
one and
Simmons-
Alex Caruso, that's getting overridden.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Now,
but
for the
Ben
Eastern Con-
Simmons deserves to be in the all-star game. And Tobias Harris. More Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, he's not having
Ben
the best
Simmons
career.
is top 5 defender
scoring.
in the league.
Dude, he dominates, man. He dominates. He's the best defender in the league.
Unfortunately, though, in 2K, it seems like he's a defensive liability because every time I have Simmons guarding somebody, they're always dropping 50. I'm like, that's not how it works.
It's not how. Yeah.
So, Eastern Conference,
But
front
Ben
court.
Simmons Ben Simmons has my defensive player of the year. He
So-
should win it, dude. We literally have. He's one of the best defenders ever. Maybe the best defender in franchise history, but I could be like going overboard. Probably am going overboard. I always go overboard.
Vicente, you do know JJ Redick is a person, right? Come on.
JJ Redick, lockdown defender, dude. Best defender in all of NBA
Yeah.
in history.
Yeah.
Has multiple defensive awards.
5-time Steel champion, Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame
liability. Yeah.
Hall of Fame defender, Hall of Fame clamps, pickpocket, everything.
Pocket
Pickpocket. So, Eastern Conference frontcourt: KD, Giannis, Boel, Embiid, Tatum, Butler, Adebayo.
Why is Joel Embiid third though?
Vicente, I knew for a fact that Giannis and KD were gonna have more votes than Embiid solely because of their name.
Yeah, and like how much ESPN just talks about them, dude.
Yeah. Well, no. Well, you almost
talk about
you almost
Embiid,
forgot.
but,
LaMelo Ball is a person as well.
Oh yeah, forgot.
We are. It's sad that
even
we know
though other rookies are doing.
It's
good
sad
too.
what we know what he eats for breakfast, his morning routine, his blood type, his sexuality.
Yeah, Mikey, we know what time he goes to bed. We know time he wakes up. We know what side he sleeps on when he goes to bed. We know what his favorite color is. We know
which homies he
we know what he
kisses
thinks
goodnight.
about when he looks at the clouds.
We know what homies he kisses goodnight.
We all know all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like come on, ESPN just loves him.
I know.
And
they literally said
other rookies like Anthony
they're
Edwards.
saying screw you to Zion.
He's doing
basically.
it all right, pretty good. How can you do that, man? Well, that is true.
So then you have.
It was a Toy Story meme.
Yeah, I don't want to play with
it was
anymore.
Yeah.
So KD, Giannis, Embiid, Tatum, Butler, Adebayo, Sabonis, Julius Randle, Gordon Hayward, and Jeremy Grant. I meant. Guards: Bradley Beal, Kyrie, Harden, Jaylen Brown, Zach LaVine, Trae Young, Sexland, D Rose, my guy.
Wait. What? Where is Colin Sexland?
He's ranked 7th in guards.
What number is he? Oh my God! You gotta be kidding me. 7th?
Yeah.
The career he's having this year, the season he's having this year.
Russell Westbrook with D Rose, Russell Westbrook, and Freddie VanVleet. Look,
there's 15
I
players
love
on
Derrick
the basketball
Rose.
team.
I'm happy he's up there, but there's no Ben Simmons or Tobias Harris.
Come on, because popularity, man. My phone's gonna die. Oh wait, I could charge it. Hold on.
See me, I would get rid of Westbrook and put Tobias first, and I would probably get. I hate to say it, but I'd probably have to get rid of D Rose and put Simmons, because D Rose is my guy.
I know he's your guy, but he's my guy.
I hope he is. You know what's going to happen if he's not your guy, right? So yeah, those are the All-Star voting rankings right now. I mean, I don't know. Westbrook is on there solely because of his name. Like, everything okay? Lord.
Damn it, not again.
What did you do?
Yeah, everything's okay.
Yeah, I noticed you won like a Didi jersey. You won
wait a minute.
You won a JT jersey. But I'm sitting there thinking, I'm like, literally your best bet is Bryce Harper because he's going to be with us for another decade. We can literally have kids right now.
Like, everyone has a Bryce Harper jersey.
I know.
I want a DD jersey.
I know, but Didi's going to be with us for like 2 years, basically.
Harper's I know, but like if he goes to a different team, at least I can wear his jersey.
We can literally have kids right now, and they'll be like 7 or 8 years old by the time his contract is up.
Who?
Harper.
Bryce?
Yes. We could have kids right now.
By the time his contract's up, they'll be like 12.
I know.
11.
They'll be at least 8 years old. That's just telling you how long he's going to be with us.
Dude, we better win a chip, man. We better win a chip. At
I
least
can't believe we
one
did
championship
worse.
with Bryce here. JT's going to be here for next 5 years.
I'm happy. It was about the
I think if
time.
Didi has
They
2
finally
good
listened to
seasons,
us. Sign
I think if
JT.
Didi has 2 good seasons, he'll stay a little bit longer.
Yeah. So any
But
other
I
basketball
love
news?
Didi, man. He's good. But I'm gonna get the baby blue jersey.
Yeah. The 80s. The 80s unis, then 80s, 90s uni. Yeah, they're sexy. I have a Harper shirt.
Yeah, they're pretty.
It's pretty good. You know. Pretty good, you know.
Yeah, but I have to get the jersey, dude. I gotta get a Flyers jersey, a new one. I gotta get new Eagles gear. I gotta get another Sixers jersey, man. I'm a jersey fanatic.
Yeah, that's like the only.
I need to.
That's the only jersey I don't have. I don't have a Flyers jersey. I have.
Dude, I
three
need
Sixer
a court
jerseys.
mouse jersey.
I have this. I don't want to show the other one because we're gonna get emotional. This. And this is. I have this one too. So.
I gotta get that one.
They're all stitched too, which is sexy. Then I have. I don't have
I
a
think
Flyers
this one's
jersey.
stitched.
Huh?
Oh yeah, this one is. Is this stitched?
You got that jersey when we went to Modell's, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's stitched then. My Harper jersey's stitched.
A PP jersey.
Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to get rid of this. So I'm not gonna get rid of it, but unfortunately, it's not gonna be relevant anymore.
Yeah, I
I have
I
my-
gotta get a Jalen Hurts jersey when he starts.
Well,
Because
I
I
still
said
have-
if he starts, I'm getting a jersey. And
I
you know
still
me,
have my
Jalen
Dawkins
Hurts is my
jersey,
boy.
though. The last
Like,
time I
if
wore,
you know
the
me,
last time
you
I
know
wore
I
the
love
Dawkins
Jalen Hurts.
jersey was when we won the Super Bowl. And speaking of Super Bowl, I have this with the
Bulls.
Super Bowl patch. And
I would show you my jerseys,
Yes.
but I have Malcolm Jenkins still. Need a new one. I have the Flyers, and my Sixers one's in the wash right now.
this.
What a great guy. All right, I think it's on to baseball news, unless we
Yeah,
don't
go to
have
baseball.
basketball news.
Talk about baseball.
All right, in baseball, well, you know, Trevor Bauer
Take a
signed with the Dodgers. They're gonna be so good. Oh, and the MLB came out with their predictions. Now, the MLB, like, they are clowns. Like, when I tell you top tier clowns, like, they're the king of all clowns. Here's why. They have the Mets. Hear me out. The Mets winning our division. The Braves. They have the Braves finishing second. That's such BS, man. That's BS. The Mets are not going to finish first place in our division. Maybe second, but they're not going to finish first. The Braves are a good ass team. Like, how do you do that? The Mets are not. The Mets suck anyway. I hate the Mets, dude. Any baseball news? We signed a few relievers. We need that. No Phillies news yet. No baseball news. Baseball is coming out with their top 100 players. I haven't seen any Phillies yet, so hopefully we see
Jay
them
Bruce
soon.
should be number one.
I think Didi should be number one.
Jay Bruce.
I think our bullpen should be number one.
Michael Franco number
No,
one.
Vince Velasquez should be number one.
Hector Neris should be number one. Our bullpen should be number one.
It's so bad. Historically bad, dude.
I've never
Honestly,
I've never seen a relieving
Dude,
team that
when we were
decides
playing the
games.
Yankees, Aaron Nola was pitching. Great game, dude. It was 13-1. By the end of the game, bullpen comes in. It's 8-13.
It's so terrible.
Dude, every time we play the Miami Marlins, we take Nola or Zach. Wait. Zach Miller? Is that his name? Oh, my God.
Yeah.
What is our pitcher's name?
Zach Wheeler.
We got from the Met. Zach Wheeler. Every time we took him out,
Album. You know what it's called?
every time we took him out,
You New album.
We became the choke artists.
New album.
All right, I see it.
New
I see it.
album.
Shut up, idiot.
It's called Cock.
Can I see it? What? Yeah, we need to. And Jake Arrieta. Oh, Jake Arrieta is talking to the Mets. The Mets are interested in him.
He's
and Justin
definitely
Tucker,
the most.
Justin Turner, third baseman for the Dodgers. He's having some talks. I don't know if I heard saw something about Bleach Report, but it's with him and the Brewers, Dodgers and the Brewers. They're talking to him. I could be wrong though.
Yeah, you could.
If anybody wants to correct me, in the comments. Jump on me now.
Well, they're gonna jump
jump.
on you for what you did earlier on the stream.
Hopefully, no one saw that. I'm never inviting people to watch this again.
Oh yeah.
Why aren't you inviting me? Have you watched it? Did you watch the last video?
Yeah.
Is that poison?
Huh?
I think we're done with our sports. Hockey, not really. I don't know anything.
Well, you didn't say. Oh my gosh, you didn't say a whole lot about hockey. Where's the remote? I need my remote.
Nothing's going on. Well, nothing
I had to put a movie on.
Oh, the NBA. Wait, is the NBA actually having an All-Star game?
That's what they want, but the players don't want. They don't really.
Yeah,
want
I hope. If they do, they shouldn't have it, man. They should not have an All-Star game. I know they need the money, but come on, man. Player safety, man.
We need money.
Don't do it. Let them have the week off, man. Money. Let them have the week and a half off. The players need rest. They need money.
So yeah, I'm putting on a movie. So beautiful.
Boys in the Hood is good. Probably one of my favorite movies. Good movie too. All right, Mikey. I think we are done here. Maybe, I don't know.
Okay. Anything else you want to talk about? Oh wait, why don't we forgot to talk about something. We forgot to talk about the Pepsi halftime show.
Oh,
you know I had to mention it.
How could we forget about the Pepsi halftime? We must be on drugs. So everyone, I thought it was a good halftime show.
I think it could have been better, but other than that, it was pretty good.
I mean, he had COVID restrictions. You can't do that much, man. You can't have all the the crowd on the field because of COVID.
I think the mic was a little quiet.
I guess. But I thought the halftime show was good. I mean, when they played Blinding Lights, you know. I was trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough.
Maybe you can show me how to love.
Maybe. Oh. Anyway, there was a lot of mixed reviews on it. I thought it was good. When he had COVID restrictions, I thought it was good. Can't do that much. But
I wish he played In Your Eyes. That was a good song.
I wish he played In Your Eyes.
Yeah. What do you think is the best halftime show? No. Might I ask?
Come on. You already know. No, personally, I think the one with Bruno Mars and Chili Peppers was good. And Bruno Mars, Beyonce, and Coldplay. That was really good.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite one.
Those were really good.
But then again,
I mean,
the Madonna one was good too.
I never seen.
CeeLo Green was there, Nicki Minaj.
I mean, here's the thing. The first halftime show was Michael Jackson. Now, that's a good way to start a halftime show.
And you can't go wrong with Michael Jackson at all.
Dude, MJ's he's the king of pop. Hold on. If you
the king of
pop, you know you're good. Think of cock.
Cock Rivers.
Yeah, I have to see the Michael Jackson one. But Bruno Mars is good. Bruno Mars.
Yeah, I like the Super Bowl 51. That's probably my favorite one.
Oh, with
Bruno Mars, Beyonce, Coldplay.
Lady Gaga. That was 50.
No, Super Bowl 50 was Coldplay, Beyonce, Bruno Mars.
What did you just say? You said 51.
I said 50.
Was with Rihanna.
No, I said my favorite was the Super Bowl 50. I meant to say the Super Bowl 50. I said it like Super Bowl 51, I guess. But
Oh.
Super Bowl 50
Yeah, you better
was
correct yourself.
yeah.
Just what?
Super Bowl 51 was Lady Gaga. Gady Laga. I'm so funny. So, I mean, as guys, we know what our favorite one has to be. So amazing.
I mean, last year's Super Bowl show, I could watch it over and over again. That's what I did, though.
Uh-huh. That is literally like, I think that's the most viewed video the NFL posted on their YouTube. That has like 200 million views.
Oh, that's great.
Remember what my uncle said about when when Shakira's being carried by the crowd? I was watching the halftime show again. I think those were people that she had specifically on the field. I'm sort of like, well, that's smart because you would definitely have people doing, you know.
But what he said, we.
No, because if that happened, she'd be like, oh, no, that was a good halftime show. They set the standards pretty high. The commercials this year did suck, though.
Yeah.
I think the year that had the best.
I mean, you could only do so much with it's COVID, so you could only do so much.
COVID. I think the best Super Bowl year of like recent memory that had like the best commercials was probably Super Bowl 47. They had the Taco Bell one with all the old people, an Oreo commercial, the one with The Rock with milk. Just what? Okay, you can shake your
How do you
head at
remember
me.
all these
Fuck
commercials?
you.
How do you remember all these commercials? I don't remember. I only remember Tide ad.
Well, I could.
Because that one will be Super Bowl.
I can send you the. You know, wait, hold on.
But
You know what I'm
that's
gonna do? I'm gonna go to a break. I'm gonna share the Oreo one. I'm gonna screen share the Oreo one.
Mikey, I gotta bounce soon, my man.
I will. The commercial's 30 seconds long.
I'm sorry.
We'll be back. I'm gonna share this video.
Please kiss me. I mean.
Hold on.
Yeah, I can see it, right?
Yes, I know. Okay, welcome back. Here we go.
I've always preferred the cream part of an Oreo. That's crazy. The cookie's the best part. Cream. Cookie. Cream. Cookie.
Oh, I remember that.
Cream. Cookie. Cream. Cookie. Cream. Cookie. Cream. Fire. I'm calling the cops. Cream. You guys have to stop fighting. We're the cops. Choose your side on Instagram at Oreo.
Yeah, that's one of them. That was probably my favorite one that year. Then,
He said you have to stop
We're the
fighting.
cops.
wow, how irrelevant is that now in today's age? Yeah, this one.
We're out of milk.
Are you kidding me? Mister,
What?
up there.
I'm sorry, honey. Gotta go.
Lean on me when times are bad. And when your day comes, let you down. In the river of trouble, about to drown.
Yeah, I'm muting the output audio so I don't get copyrighted. It's Dwayne the Cock Johnson. Well, yeah, there's that. I'll show you one more because I know you're pressed with time.
Pee pee poo poo check.
Good night, Mr. Goldblatt.
Good night.
I thought it was funny. Taco Bell is literally getting like free advertising from me.
That's fine.
So you're welcome. So yeah, that was just a few of them. They were pretty good that year. So
All right, everybody. I gotta
Okay.
bounce.
all right.
Me and my guy right there. See him?
No, we can't because there's something blocking his face.
Oh, see him right there.
Okay, well, thanks for watching, Vicente. Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
Appreciate
everybody,
it.
and thanks for the people who told
No
him to
problem.
watch. Thank you.
All right, wait, hold on, stay on for a second. I need to
Ignore
ask
me.
you something.
Page.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Friday, 7:30. Until then, this is Chef
Thanks,
State.
guys.
We'll see you next week. Take care.